guys, Paul here from Mobros. Firstly, sorry it's been so long since I've posted a video. It has been a hectic couple of months, both with work and just heaps of other good stuff going on. We've been really busy with looking after clients' properties, and the weather in the last few weeks has really started to cool down now. We're now into June and things are starting to cool down, which has meant that our clients' properties are starting to slow down as well. Not necessarily a bad thing though, because it's finally giving me the chance to sit down and take care of paperwork and following up clients and following up work, like new work and landscaping to do at existing clients' properties. So over the last probably 6 weeks, I've been getting a solid 2 days a week to spend back in the office. So Josh and Adam are out, for example today, taking care of some stuff, and I will just stay at home and just work through a big checklist of things that I have to do. That could be anything from working on our new website to, like I said, following up with clients, returning emails that have been sitting in my inbox for a few days and haven't done anything with, drumming up new work. I've got a couple of quotes to do this afternoon, and I've just found that having like a full day or a couple of days a week has just given me such a good opportunity to start getting on top of my business, outside of the day-to-day mowing, gardening, hedging, filling up the ute with fuel, buying equipment, that sort of thing. This is really giving me a great chance to get stuck into working on my business. So today I just wanted to have a chat about saving money versus making money. Now, a few years ago, when I first started out in my business, I had a friend, Rob, who said something very poignant to me, which, looking back at it pretty regularly over the last couple of years, has formed in itself to be a really good tool for me to look at how I can make my business more efficient. Now, everyone wants to make more money. Everyone wants to have high paying clients. Everyone wants to have more efficient sort of rounds, clients closer together from a geographical point of view. They want to be able to charge more. They want to be able to up their rates every year. And that's fine. That is definitely a big part of maintaining the profitability and growing the profitability of your business. That's great. It's obviously a really important part of the way that we run our businesses and ensure that we're increasing profit and making our rounds more efficient. There is, however, another side that's worth looking at. Now, my friend Rob said to me, there's another way to make money, and that's to save money. So when I talk about making money, we're obviously looking at the front end of the business. How much you charge, per hour, per job, looking at ways to increase what you charge, upselling to your clients with particular services that you might offer, increasing your rate, every year, just continuing to, I suppose, look at how you can increase your price for the services that you provide. When I look at saving money though, we're probably looking at the back end of the business. So these are things ideally that your client probably isn't going to see themselves. So this whole concept, I think, can be visualized well as a box. Now, this box represents your profit. And in this box, there's obviously room to grow, and sometimes there's probably room to shrink as well. What you want to do is look at this box as a movable sort of object, as a stretchable object. Now, we've obviously got making money, and as you make money and you make more profit, the box obviously increases. But there's probably only a certain amount of room for this box to grow without you alienating your customers, charging too much for what your service is actually worth, and that sort of thing. The other side of I suppose, growing your business and growing your profit is not just looking at where the money's coming in, but it's also looking at how you can better spend your money so that you're not spending as much. So you've got money coming into the business, but then you've also got to look at where your money's going out of the business. And if you can decrease the amount of money going out of the business, then at the end of the day, your profit is going to be bigger than what it was before. And this box is going to be bigger than what it was before. So today I just want to throw around a few ideas, and I'd love to know your guys' thoughts on this as well, for my benefit, but also the benefit of others around. So please feel free to leave some comments and let me know how you make your business more efficient, or how you save money at the end of the day. Tip is servicing your own gear. All your equipment, you should know how to at least change an air filter, change a spark plug, change the oil, and change the blades as well. Like there's some really basic stuff that you can learn how to do if you don't already know how to do, that will save you money. So for instance, when I started out my business, I was probably paying someone else $50 to $80 a service for them to take care of my gear, and generally that included parts as well. A couple of years on though, I realised that I should really be learning for myself how to service my gear. So I just went on YouTube. I seriously went on YouTube and just asked a few mates of mine to show me how they service their gear. The tip I'd give is when it comes to your green waste, squish your green waste down. Like, get as much as you can into your trailer if you take your green waste away. So find out how your tip charges for green waste. So in my case, the tip that I go to charges a minimum price for a particular weight of green waste. Now, I can have up to say 500 kilograms worth of green waste in my trailer, and they'll only charge me $50. Now, if I've only got 100 kilos of green waste, they're still going to charge me $50. So I just need to make sure that my trailer is always as close to that 500 kilo mark worth of green waste as possible before I take it to the tip. My third tip is buying in bulk. Now, I have certainly saved a lot of money when it comes to buying my trimmer cord in bulk. Instead of just buying smaller sort of 100 meter reels, we're going to 500 meter reels and carrying those on board with us. Buying mower blades in bulk as well has obviously been a really big saving for us too. So I'm the difference between just buying one pack of 4 blades and going out and buying a bulk lot of 40 blades is huge. Like you'll save a lot of money by buying the stuff that you need in bulk where possible. So tip number 4 looks at the logistics of how you set up your day. And that's particularly when it comes to setting up the ute for the day, or refueling the ute, or refueling your truck, or refueling your mowers. At the time you are using to do those sorts of things is as efficient as it possibly can be. So it might actually mean that instead of waiting for your workers to get on site in the morning, or to meet you at your shed in the morning and go out from there and then go and fill up with fuel before they get there for the day. Get up a bit earlier and fill up your jerry cans or fill up your equipment before you actually head out for the day. At what actually happens during a day, and if there's any ways in which you could possibly do some of those tasks yourself and save yourself the cost of labour that you may have been spending previously on doing those tasks. My last tip that I can think of comes down to having an efficient schedule, and most of that has to do with the way that you set up your clients for the day, and just making sure that you're not kind of zigzagging across town to get to different clients, and that you are sort of making the best, most efficient sort of route to that particular client's place or your next client's place. Be looking back through your schedule, particularly when new clients come on board, and look to see where you can fit them into your schedule so that you're not wasting travel time or time between jobs. Set up 6 new clients in the last 2 weeks. And what I'll do today is actually sit down and have a look and see where they best fit in our schedule. Now, when I first took them on, when I first took these new clients on, I was making sure that we were getting to their property as soon as we could from the initial meeting and from them saying, yeah, we'd like to go ahead with your services. And it just shows that you're obviously committed to working with them, that you want to make them a priority as new clients, and that the job gets done quickly before they get a chance to, second guess or have questions or have to follow you up. So your clients will always be so much happier, and new clients will be really happy if, say, within the time that they have initially looked for a gardener, done their research, contacted a few companies, found you, and then had the work done. If that all happens within the space of a couple of days, they'll be wrapped. Now, once that initial visit's done, then it's worth going back and seeing where they're going to fit best into your schedule. So look to see if you've got other clients in the same sort of area, on the same sort of frequency, that you can plot them in sort of next to or schedule them in next to. Scheduling in clients well and scheduling them in efficiently has always been a weakness of mine. So I am just making sure that every week I'm just going back through our client list, regardless of whether or not we've got new clients on board, and just spending 15 minutes just looking through to see whether or not there's any way that we can make our daily schedule and the routes between clients' places and the distance between clients' places any more efficient. So that's it from me, guys. I look forward to seeing your comments. Let me know whether or not this video has been helpful, and also let me know what works well in your business as well, as far as making things more efficient. Have a great day, and remember, saving money is making money. Cheers.